back to Enderal. We're sitting here in the aged man's mansion. That's him, Master Gaius, playing in the background. We were greeted at the gate by a creepy servant who knew way too much about us. He knew first of all that we were coming. He knew to be by the gate. He knew your name. I'm guessing they know why we're here. But that's not what makes me nervous. It's this guy right here. I remember this statue. He was in my dream when I talked to the people who were setting about the cataclysm, who set off the cleansing. It's called Harvest. I get the feeling like all of these statues, this master, this mansion, he's tied to this cleansing. However, stop pushing me, Jespar. And now I need to come through his house and find some kind of words of the dead. Stop shoving me! Everywhere there are these statues. They're watching me, I know it. That sounds incredibly paranoid. Yes, it does. Oh no. I'm gonna be turned into a statue, aren't I? I mean, theoretically, he could be carving these things out of wood, but the fact that he has them in cages makes me incredibly nervous. Behind an expert locked door, no less. Sounds like he's in this room. The music itself is making me nervous too, because it sounds like the music I heard in that first vision.
Books. There must be hundreds.
How are we supposed... Oh, hello. How are we supposed to find the words of the dead? No compromise, huh? No mercy. He's got a human skull here in front of his furnace. White light will shine within your eyes, huh?
That looks like some kind of study.
Here's
Maybe we
the
can
thing,
find something here.
Jespar. Here's a question I have to ask you. Where is the servant? He's upstairs. He's playing the piano. He's Master Gaius. The rise and fall of the Asatheron. I heard a noise. My dear friend, it is such a delight to hear from you again. I don't wish to lie to you, but my hopes are limited. At first the changes in Nehrim seemed so promising, but now everything is back to its old pace. I'm concerned for you too, my dear friend. I value you as a man of strong character. But your last letter kept me worrying. Don't forget what led to my ruin back then. Pride was my fault. Don't let my mistake be the same as yours. Brotherly love, Gaius. We'll take this. I want to read that later.
Maybe we should take a look at these bookshelves. They look kind of weird.
So don't let pride be your downfall. Use the other one. Or... don't let pride be your downfall. Oh, hello. Pride was my fault.
Now I get it. These books must be part of some kind of mechanism. Have you tried, I don't know, pulling on them or something like that?
Dreams, huh? Hello. Hello. Useful. Hello. What did that say? Pride. So what? So pride. Where's was? Lost my fall. Okay, where's was? There it is. Pride was. He's not playing anymore. Oh, good. My fall.
That sounds good. Hey!
Oh, hi. Well, this ain't ominous as hell, is it? To the sanctum. Without Jespar. That'll be the dead man's word, right? Woman in the water. This figure seems conscious, alive. Hello?
Gages, why did you wake me? Are we there yet?
No, yeah, pretend I'm him. I just wanted to see how you were.
Oh, you did? Oh, that's kind of you. But don't worry so much about me, darling. I'll manage somehow. I'm sorry you have to go through all this, really. All this time. I can hardly imagine how hard that must be for you. But I still believe in our dream. I still do.
I'm probably gonna regret this. No, I can't talk to her anymore. Well, let's push the button. I sure do hear a clicking sound. Deep, you know that? How is there light down here? I need to travel to the side a bit. That'll be the dead man's word then. This is going to end poorly, isn't it? Oh right, it's a spell. It's entropy? Is it a power? Where is it under? Where's it under? Conjure Pyrean. Why the heck is it under mentalism? Is it just me or do I hear a heart beating? And now I just open the Word of the Dead and hope that somehow this isn't going to screw me over massively. Okay, let's open the box. Don't come too far. What just happened? Oh right, because I'm going out of my body and entering the mind of the Pyrean. I'm in the Pyrean, yeah, these are his memories. Do I know where I am? I'm where Ark is right now. Was there a flood? Let's look at that tower. Seems relevant. Or not. I guess I can't deviate too far from the memories of the Pyrean. I guess we'll go to the house then. Knock knock.
Who, by the highest being, you?
shouting?
Jakal. He betrayed us. They're all dead.
What?
Yes, but it doesn't matter. We have to get away from here.
Oh gosh.
His armies, they're everywhere, and they're killing everyone. What about Lilanya? Is she alright?
Yes, she's asleep. But where do you want to go? We're... Come on, get inside. We'll talk about it there. Our brother, he's here too. He arrived last night.
Kumar? I thought he was up north.
He was, yes. But he rode back when he heard about the siege. He wants to help defend the city. He will be angry when he finds out that you fled, you know?
Staying would have been suicide. He would understand.
Kumar,
I see it. Why are you here?
The Treasure Master betrayed us, and Jakal's troops have gone crazy. They're massacring the entire city. They said we...
I know that, but you didn't answer my question. Why are you here?
Where else should I be, damn it? The High Ones won. They won, and this accursed cleansing will happen, whatever it is. But if there's only the slightest chance that we can make it through, I will use it. Unlike you, I do have someone I need to take care of.
Let's hope she doesn't take after your father. Your cowardice disgusts me, brother. You never understood what it meant to be an Aishin.
I knew that would happen.
He's such a bulldog. For him, there's nothing but his goddamn honor.
At least since he lost Yalek, yes. He won't let us flee. You do realize that, right? He will force you to keep your oath, to stay and fight. To the death.
I will talk to him. We'll do this, sister, somehow.
Yes, of course we will. There's still some stew. I will prepare a bowl for you, all right? You go and look after the little one. I think she is slowly beginning to understand what's happening here.
Oh, girl. So, let's recap. I, in this body, am a member of the Ashian, who are the Parian equivalent to the Keepers. And some ruler, like, say, Arantiel, has started killing people in his troops. The city is under siege. So when that starts happening, things are going down. We're facing people called the High Ones. The High Ones are causing the cleansing. They're the ones who appear to me in the dream. I'm piecing things together right now. You know, trying to figure it out. The High Ones have done this before. They've done it to the Paraians, they did it to whoever was before them. And the Ashian had some kind of oath to fight, to, I presume, defend to the death. Like they made me swore when I became a keeper. I'm getting more and more nervous about working with Arantiel. No quest marker. If I were to scroll, where would I be? I'd be in a bookshelf somewhere. I'd be in a pile of scrolls, but I can't search that. That'll be the scroll then. Just memorize it, get it really good in my head.
Go and get Parrot. We're leaving.
That's my daughter. I wanted to talk to her.
Well, isn't that good time? I have been thinking. I have decided that I will not let my only brother die as a deserter. We will ride to the city at first light and help with the defense.
Let me say goodbye to my daughter.
I told you that. Zura and I
What
will
am I
take
saying?
the
It's
army
his
and
daughter.
flee to the north. Come with us or don't, but you will not get in our way. Period.
Period. Thank the highest being that we're family. Just thank God.
What? What killed him?
Kill them! Kill them all!
Oh, by the name of the sun, do something, Parrot. Keep them out of here.
Check all the soldiers. Remember, where's the rest of them? What you got on you? Can't search them. I cannot search during a memory. Was that what that's saying? Oh, he's over there. Crap. No, no, no. Where are you at, you scumbags? Where'd he go? I saw a red dot, didn't I? Where'd they go? Did he get in the house? I seem to have lost my attacker. There he is.
Oh, damn it. Oh, damn it, damn it, damn it.
I can feel a strong bond touching the girl's forehead. She is sleeping, but her breathing seems fitful. Yep, me. Leave my house alone. Or leave his house alone. Here's what means this is confusing.
More of them.
Ah, they're just spawning out of midair. Where are you at? Where is that mage? Okay, quickly grab some healing. No, no, grab. Coming. Oh god. You must be jumped out.
For every one of us you kill, a dozen more will come.
No, please. I don't want any of this. No one wants any of this. Just let us go. I have a daughter.
Well, crap. Cue Master Jirus showing up and saying, "What are you doing with my scroll?"
So, I hope you slept well?
You know. Yes. How did I get here?
Well, what do you think? I brought you here after you broke into my sanctum and made your little journey into the realm of the dead. Please, don't look at me like that. I knew what you were up to from the start. Sadly enough, I did.
So why didn't you stop us? I don't understand.
No, you don't. Because you don't dare to question. Peculiar situation, all of this, isn't it? Suddenly you, the fugitive urchin, become mankind's
You're one of the high ones, aren't you? You're the only people to call me an urchin.
Suddenly, just like that, out of nowhere, you can perform feats others would require decades to master. Even better, you're one of the emissaries who can hear the echo of the future. But still, you never asked yourself why.
Presumably the high ones gave it to me. Yes, you seem to know the answers.
You're right, I do. But if there's one thing time has taught me, there are things one has to realize for him or herself. You can't force insight on people. It has never worked, and it never will.
You're one of the high ones. You're one of the high ones, aren't you? Who are you really?
Who am I? Back then, I might have given you an impressive response to that. But at this time, I couldn't say anything that would help you. Let's just say, I'm an observer. A fleshless eye, if you prefer. In this era, you might also know me as the Aged Man.
I knew it! And you observe the cycle.
Amongst other things, yes. The cycle.
According to the legends, he's centuries old. I hope you'll forgive me for saying you don't look centuries old.
Yes. And I'm certain that irritates you. But timelessness isn't that much of a feat. You will find that out yourself soon enough, too.
Am I one of the high ones? Is that what happens? Do the people who try to resist it somehow become them? Is that what happened in the dream? Jespar, me, the keeper Aranthael, Kalia. You know, if you spoke a little less riddles, I might be able to follow you.
Believe me, all I say is quite thought through.
I believe that.
But unfortunately, there's no point in pursuing this conversation any further. You have what you came for, and the rest is up to you. Even though I doubt it will make much of a difference.
So, we can't stop it? We can't stop the cycle? We can't stop the cleansing?
Maybe you could do just that, but time will tell. Now, forgive me.
I'm being sent to Ark, aren't I? No. I'm being dropped. Search Jaspar? Is he dead? No! You can't kill Jaspar. He's the closest thing I have to a friend. Oh.
You.
Oh.
But
Oh.
what the heck was that?
Oh, I
Where's
thought
the
you were
matter?
dead. That's kind of hard to explain. Yeah, the servant. You know how I said he knew too much? He knew too much.
Try me. Any explanation's better than none. It sounds strange, to say the least. After you went down that shaft, someone locked the door to the study, and I couldn't get it open, no matter what I tried. Well, a couple hours later, I found myself face down in a puddle of mud. But anyway, these glyphs you drew on paper were good to me. So at least officially, this mission was a success. I only wish I could. You see that?
See what?
What's that? Casket?
What's that
Where's
noise?
this noise coming from?
The well, obviously. This is the word of the dead.
This is it? But then the aged man left it on purpose. For us. Whew. Maybe I'm jumping to conclusions, but it seems to me as if this fellow knew a lot more than we did from the start.
Gee, you
Still,
think?
we should take this thing with us. Let's go back to Ark and report to the Grand Master. I've got a scroll right here with me. What do you say?
Go on ahead. I think I want to take a look around this place. Make sure I find everything there is to find.
Well then, see you back in the temple.
Well, I am pretty sure that we're officially screwed. Still gonna try to help, but yeah, I think we're pretty well screwed. And that's why I wanted to look around. Well, alright. Let's teleport to the Sun Temple, and let's read that first. Let's also eat some food, because we need to get that regen going. And let's find out the good, bad news. You know, it's funny. The more I get invested in the main quest, the less I want to do it. When I can't help
Here we
feeling like
are.
every time I do
I
a main
suggest
quest,
you
I'm
go
just
inside and
advancing
tell
us.
the Grandmaster what happened. Then give him the casket. I'll go grab my pay now, and then I'll head back to the tavern. I guess I need a good pipe.
You
For
and me
some
both,
reason, I
just
can't
fine.
get these puppets out of my head. They remind me of something, though I don't know what exactly. Anyway, see you around.
Yeah. But yeah, every time I complete something in the main quest, I keep feeling like I'm just advancing towards this inevitable doom. And I just hate it because I want to save this world. This world is amazing. This world has such potential, so much promise. There's so much to do, so much to see, so many places I haven't explored. You know, this whatever this is, the giant temple over on the east side, and it's just I want to see it all. I want to explore it all, and I can't do that if the world ends. Like, and I'm just feeling like I feel like I have to do this main quest because if I delay, then it might mean the end. But if I do, it'll mean the end. It's damned if I do, damned if I don't. I guess that's the problem with the end of the world. You don't know what's going to cause it.
The fabled prodigy. I hope you can live up to what they say about you.
Walk blessed.
You know, for once, I agree with you. I hope I can live up to what they believe too. Grandmaster, how are you doing?
Prophet, were you successful?
In a manner of speaking, yes.
Then tell me.
Yeah? What?
So
Yeah.
he knew about the cycle. That's disquieting and interesting.
Tell me about it. He left the word of the dead for us voluntarily.
Yes, maybe that's an attempt to help us.
Or
He's
to
not
screw us
against
over.
us, because if he were, he wouldn't have let you out alive.
Unless he knew that by doing what you say, we'd bring about the cycle ourselves. He knew a lot more than he was willing to tell. He asked some very probing questions. Or rather, he said I didn't ask enough probing questions.
I bet that the Lightborn also knew more about the aged man than they told us. This explains why Malphas told the Order specifically not to bother him. But we will discuss his identity another time. What matters is that you were able to find the missing glyphs, and that we now have this relic, however useful it will be in the future. Bring both of them to the Archmagister, so that we can activate the Sigil Stone. Oh, and one more thing. What did the Pyreans in your memory call those behind the cleansing? The High Ones?
Yes. Those are probably who we saw in the dream, the ones behind the cycle.
Good. Then the enemy has a name now. Come back to me once you've talked to Maragil. There has been another disquieting development. Tell Maragil about the ritual. We need to activate this Sigil Stone.
I really don't want to. Because my gut feeling is that you're the one who's going to be the one causing all the problems. You're the ruler. You're the one who commands the armies. You're the one who's going to be killing people. You're the one who's going to be putting the city under siege. I mean, maybe I'm reading too much into it, but that's my gut feeling. I can't shake that. Like, yes, you're well-intentioned, but I can't help feeling like you're also a well-intentioned extremist. You know, you're already planning, saying, we will choose who will survive, and it's going to be us. I'm just going like, okay, where does that stop? It's in the Squala, right? Yep. So not the armor in the Squala itself. Oh, he's right here. Or he's upstairs, or right here.
Jarem dorba nubis, locorem tares.
Blasted blistering blazes. You sound like a boozed up poet. This is supposed to be magic?
Entropy is a dangerous school, my sir. One false word and the stone could burst into flames.
Well, keep up this babble, and he might do it on purpose. You godlabs are just missing the pepper, even when you're doing magic.
Pepper? Magic needs to have prudence, not pepper. She's like a sick frog. If you... Prophet, you're back.
Yes.
Sun be praised. Working with these fumblers is harder than teaching complex mathematics to a Leor. The Scrounger already told me about your success. Good work. Have you got the glyphs?
Yes, but the aged man.
Yes, just show me already.
No questions, no making
Yes,
sense.
that does make sense.
No, it doesn't.
Step back. I'll show you how this works.
I'll just be cowering, shall I?
Jarem dorba nubis, locarem taris danida, sharak lisham ra.
Bravo, bravo.
Are you feeling this?
Yes, this is impressive. Truly impressive. Are those the shards?
They're certainly not your underpants, are they? According to the Piraean writings, these shards offered protection against the Red Madness, as long as the Sigil Stone remains active. Prophet, you're the one who found the missing glyphs, so you should go first. Go on, so. How do you feel?
I've got a new spell. It's different. Clearer.
Very well. Then let's hope that this Sigil Stone lives up to its promise. Boy, go and tell the quartermaster that every keeper, as well as each one of us, is to be wearing one of these fragments by nightfall.
Boy!
Buzz off.
My sir, I really don't think this...
Do what he says, Legion. That is not how you will make friends here, Firespark. Not at all.
If it were friends I was looking for, I certainly wouldn't be here.
Do I know you?
Once again, good work. Old Aranthiel asked me to give you that, so you could buy better equipment.
Give me what?
Now go back to him. Something disquieting has happened.
Yeah.
Now, if it isn't the prodigy, well...
Yes?
You aren't Enderalian.
I do? I thought I had gotten
You have
rid
a
of it
slight
by now.
accent.
But yes, I'm originally from Mirim. Just like you, as I've heard.
Oh, why didn't you tell me?
Oh, I don't know. Probably because I don't have very fond memories of my time there.
Oh, neither do I. That's why I left.
If someone would have told you 20 years ago that one day I would be the Archmagister of the Holy Order, you'd have probably laughed in his face. It's absurd just to think of it. You know, I was a slave there.
A slave?
Yes. You see, I was born into a traveling group of Aeterna minstrels. I never got to know my father, though, and living that way was hard. So my mother eventually decided to burn all bridges behind us and start over. Sorry, I'm babbling. I don't want to bother you with my boring stories.
No, I'm asking about them. You're not boring me. What happened to your mother after you went away?
Well, after some days on the road, we met a traveling merchant who gave us a ride to the next village. A small one named Sildren in the Salathan forest. It seemed almost perfect at the beginning. The place was quiet, and my mother found herself a job as a weaver in the local count's castle. One day, however, the count simply stopped paying her, and, well, when she asked for the reason, he told her that we were his property from that moment on. Just like that.
Just made you as slaves? I thought that only happened in Kira.
Why wouldn't it be? We were just a woman and a young son, and he owned both the land and the local guard. We had to serve this Creel, that was the Count's name, for 9 years. It was horrible.
You have my sympathies. How do you manage to get away?
Pure luck, I suppose. One day, an Enderalian merchant and his escort passed through the village. They were on their way to Wave Rock to catch a ship from there. And just by coincidence, he saw me crushing some herbs I had found in the forest. That's what I did in the little spare time I had, you know. The Salathan forest is so incredibly rich with plants, you have no idea. What I didn't know was that I had found an entire sheaf of God's tongue. That impressed the merchant so much that he simply bought me.
And your mother?
He left her there. Believe me, what he did had nothing to do with mercy. He just saw that there was money to be made off of me. I cried and protested, of course, but 2 months later, our ship arrived in Ark, where he got infected with flesh maggots and died shortly thereafter. Luckily enough, he was a civilian. And since his relatives didn't know what to do with me once he was dead, they simply asked the Order to grant me the novitiate, which they did. How the left path. Sounds crazy when I tell it like that, and it probably is. But back then, it just happened.
Yeah. Did you ever find out what happened to your mother?
I tried, but as you can imagine, my obligations made my options to do so very limited. Only recently, however, word reached me from a mercenary whom I sent over. According to him, Creo is dead, and his castle was deserted. But who knows if he just said that to appease me. I think when all of this is over, I might ask the Grandmaster for permission to travel there myself. And then, who knows? By the righteous path, now I really am babbling. I am sure a man like you has better things to do than listen to the stories of a boring old chronicler. I should probably get back to business. Forgive me.
Wow. It's quite a story. And I'm still nervous. I'm really not sure whether I want to continue playing the main quest anymore. It's just, how much further can I go before the world ends?